Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
Namaste. How you doing?
Pretty good. I must get hold on to my headphones on and
Oh,
we're
for
good to
sure.
go. Alright.
Can you see me?
I can hear you. I can't see. There you are.
Yeah, what's up, man?
How are you? Can you
Oh,
see me fine?
I'm
Or
dope.
is
Yeah,
the
I
mic?
can. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be doing. So
Okay.
what I did was I did first. I did a clairvoyant. First of all, I'm Ja Jamil.
I know who you are. I found you.
um,
What's that?
so what's first I picked up first clairvoyantly. I connected to um, a mother. I don't know if she's. I'm not getting. She has passed. I don't know if she's passed or she's living. I connect to the soul plexus, so she could be just worried about you or concerned, or you guys are extra close. You know what I'm saying?
She's fast.
Okay, so then she's yeah. So she's very concerned. Usually the grandmother comes before her, so she's your guardian angel, and she came through bright. And the grandmother is behind the mother, but usually, so with the grandmother being behind the mother really wanted to come forward, and we want to talk about issues with father, okay,
Okay.
and she wanted to bring those forefront because she said that these are the things that are hindering you from your soul progression. Okay, the ability, see, and what was told is that you're spiritual like me, like
Yeah.
you're powerful, right? So the issue with that is that you're here to lead a flock, and
I'm
so
what?
you're here to lead a flock. You're here to lead people to love and light and beauty, and so you got to heal
Okay.
that missing place inside of you so that you can heal the right way. You
Okay.
understand what I'm
And how
saying?
do I do that? I get what you're saying. Because
Oh,
you brought up my father, but I don't. I know who my father is, but I don't have a relationship with him at all. So
yeah.
I
As
don't
you
know how
see,
that's blocking me.
if you see my notes, that's exactly what I have.
Okay.
Um, if you see my notes, I have exactly. It says father issues right here, the father issues right here, and then it has the mother that's passed right here, and then it has the grandmother that's coming in behind, and she's like rooting for the like the reason she's behind her usually if I don't know if they're not related. You get what I'm saying? Where I'm going with this? If the
Yeah,
mother
go
and the
ahead.
grandmother, okay, but she came behind her, letting her talk, which was mad respectful.
Okay.
You know, so that's probably a to indicate their type of like where they're at now. You get what I'm saying? And so,
Which is good.
right,
It's a
right.
very good thing.
So now I want to get into. I had a vision of you crying. So what has had you overwhelmed? Um, well, I'm getting
I don't know.
a like some type of
My
like
sister.
anxiety. You being overwhelmed. I'm getting some trust. And when I'm getting trust, there's a person involved.
My sister.
Okay, okay. Um, and this is also this anxiety from this person is also coinciding with this work that you've been frustrated about. So it's a little work type of
Okay.
anxiety, and so everything is kind of
I think it's definitely the relationship with my sister because that's been stopping me from doing a lot.
okay, okay. Um, there's some your spiritual journey. There's some lack of focus there.
There's a lack of focus, you said?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, we could
So
be.
how do I improve
Well,
that?
we're always, all of us, we all needing to do better at all times. No one's perfect.
Right.
So, sometimes we could be doing more. in order to heal that place that needs to be healed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, I'm getting you're smart and ambitious, very smart and ambitious, but you're still there's these old ways that you have, right? Am I right? You have these old ways that were conditioned that when you were younger that you still have now. Quote unquote character that we call character flaws. I would say, right? Um, these things are keeping you from happiness, truth, where you're like I'm here, you know. So it's important to address these things because this keeps us from spiritual growth. You know, when we could take responsibility for these generational curses and these things that have been put on us through abuse, through mistreatment, and things like that, and we could rise above them and fix those character flaws and turn lemon into lemonades. Um, it makes us even more of a beautiful person. You know, otherwise we turn cold inside and we get passive aggressive and things of that nature. You know. Am I,
It's spot on with that one there because that's that's where I'm at right now. Where I'm a little like, yeah. So yeah, the generational ghost thing is something that I am trying to break. There is a lot of generational things going on. I'm working on my book, and that's probably the message that you're getting because the book is like deadlocked.
yes.
Like I keep saying that I'm going to release it, but it's it's not
Yeah,
making any
right
progress.
here, the book. It don't say book, but it says there's something coming up, but you need to examine the facts. You're getting impatient, very impatient, right? But it says you need to examine the facts. So what I recommend, whatever the process is with this book, even if you need to pull the book, get a new publisher, and publish it somewhere else, when I'm getting this from Spirit, you might need to you get your artistry might needs to be presented through someone else because I'm not Spirit's not telling me that this is a trustworthy. You probably need to backtrack and check what you're doing with these people. If it sits because you're spiritual, so if it sits bad with you, there's a problem.
Okay. Well, there's no publisher. I am the publisher. I'm the one that's
Okay.
going to publish it. I want to publish it and everything through Amazon. I'm doing everything myself. But I haven't really. I started the book, but I haven't really made any as much progress as I need to make.
Oh,
Especially
okay.
when I'm releasing it. So that's probably what that is about.
Okay, so it's about stagnation. It
Yes.
spoke on stagnation. So, you know, definitely like you were talking about with your sister and whatnot, you know, it's time to cut out everything that doesn't go with God and go with your mission. Blood and no blood. You got
Oh,
people.
I've done that already. It's just she's the last link of the chain, sort of thing.
The righteous, the righteous ride alone. And from what I see, you are righteous. You're here to guide. You're here to heal. And unfortunately for us, it's hard to be of your caliber and be loved unconditionally. And, you
Right.
know, you're it'll come, but it's our roles as healers is in the awakening, so to speak, is a lonely one. But once you learn, God gives you everything and more. You know, and it's all going to go like this. And it's
It's frustrating, but you're right. I'm very impatient. So that's where like the big thing is I'm very impatient, and it's like I'll have good days, and then I'll have moments where I attack myself because it's just like why is nothing working? I feel like nothing is working.
for sure, for sure. I got self sabotage. I got you're being bored. I don't mind idle hands. I'm also getting some type of like you're overindulging in something. I don't know. I come from an addictive family and dysfunctional family. So all I can say is whatever you're overindulging in, which is could be anything, sex, drugs, whatever. It could be
Definitely not sex.
candy. You know, everything deserves moderation, and don't ever forget to love yourself and not to be too hard on yourself.
Okay.
You know, and don't judge. we got to remember that we are anointed. So just because we are anointed with the all-knowing, all-seeing, we don't always need to insert our opinion or to judge. You
Okay.
know, and we got to understand. And in this fear, you're having this fear of the unknown. You have this fear. There's a fear there. Um, you are, again, you are righteous. The moment I realized that I'm never alone and everyone, and I have a spiritual support system that is beautiful, I realized that I'm never alone. And God gave me everything. You know what I'm saying? And I encourage you to do the same. We come from an era of our generational from our parents have was so stretched out that parents could never understand a generation like us born in the 80s or the 90s or the stuff like that, the generational gap. So dysfunction and family curses were left to go like COVID, like just go left. And so you got depression, you got suicide, you got I mean addiction, and it's getting out of control. So I want to, before we get off, I want to pray with you because you are extra caliber of a brother, and once you get through that little bit of pain that you haven't got through, because you've gotten through a lot, and I commend you on that. But once you
Thank
get
you.
through this little bit of missing mom, and missing the women that made you strong, you're gonna let them shine through you, and you're gonna touch so many people. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And I hope you got something from this reading, and I'm always here, like for real.
I did. I got a lot of confirmation of the stuff I already felt. So I
Hmm.
mean, like being
Yeah, right.
spiritual, you already know the answers. It's just like sometimes you just don't want to believe the answers, or you just don't quite understand them. So I already knew probably everything that you were gonna say.
For sure.
So yeah, I understand. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Come here, give me a
Uh,
hug.
one day we can do it in person.
For
Before
sure,
it's
for sure.
whatever. But
Yeah, yeah. Where you stay?
I'm in Brooklyn now. I'm trying to get to LA. That's like one of my goals, and
Yeah.
everything is like that. Like that's where the frustration is coming into because it's like I'm not working now. I don't know what I want to do. I have 2 degrees hanging up here on the wall. I don't know if you can see
Yes,
them.
yes, for sure.
my masters but it's just like I have the skills and the tools to move forward. It's just I'm blocked. Like it's like it's like I can see what I want standing there, but there's like a big
You know,
plexiglass there
I
in
wrote
front of me.
down
I
move
can't get
too. Woo! I'm sorry, I missed that. Move. Your move. It's a move. That was in there, and you're in the process of manifesting a lot right now. I got all that right here. I forgot this page. I'm sorry.
You forgetting pages.
All right.
You can't be forgetting pages. That's important right there. That's one of the things I was forgetting.
But the perfect thing. Look, it's not gonna go wrong for you.
I've been getting
That's
that
what
a
I
lot
can
too.
guarantee
I've
you.
been trying to practice tarot as well. Like I've been looking into tarot, and like I've been getting those messages from tarot. I've been getting those messages from meditation, and it's just like I'm not processing them. It's like I see them, I have the answers. Like I said, it's like this big plexiglass that's in front of me, and I'm trying to get to it, but I can't get that plexiglass.
It's one thing.
All it is is
Fear. Fear of the unknown. That's all it is. Fear of being in an unfamiliar place. You know exactly what you need to do. You just,
so. How do you work past that fear? It's like I know it's easier said than done, but like, what are some of the things you did to work past through these fears?
you know, meditation, 2 weeks of a positive affirmation break. No secular music, no people, just Reiki healing, getting the mind so it's clear, it's precise, and you can make the most common possible decision. And you need to pray, pray, pray. Pray to your mom, pray to your grandma, all your ancestors, to all those that you live for and live through and stand on the shoulders of. That's who will
Okay.
strengthen you, for sure. But you can't go wrong. You
I
have
keep thinking
nothing to
that.
worry
And I
about.
know I can't go wrong, but it's just like, and I'll, because I have so many things that I want to work on, and so much that I have. I went to school for screenwriter, and I have scripts that I'm working on that I've stopped. Like, it's just like I get stopped on everything, and I need to keep going. And it's just like you said, the fear of the unknown, but it's like the fear overpowers me,
Right,
no
for
matter how hard
sure.
I try to let it go.
I understand. Well, if you get scared, you give me a call.
Okay,
For sure.
definitely.
You can do it.
Yes. So we're gonna pray.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, look, every time, so how my abilities came off, I used to like Jesus. I'm obsessed with Jesus, right? So anytime like something like this would happen, how I conquered fear, for real, is I used to think of the dreams I used to have of Jesus carrying the cross, and I'm like, yo, if he could carry this cross, like he bold, like I could do anything. Like where fear what? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's pray. So
All
you
right.
wanna pray with me? Let's pray.
Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. That was good. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh no, I appreciate you. Your energy is
Oh,
beautiful. Hmm?
thank you. Thank you. I get that a lot as well too. Everybody tells me my energy is so good. I'm such a pure heart, but it's this tick. I have like this temper where it's just like I told you earlier. I was hangry, and I was. It was just like little things set me off, and that's one thing I'm working on. That's like one of the biggest things I'm working on. It's
For
like
sure.
fixing those little. That's one of the generational curses. My family is the same way. They're on a short fuse, and that's another reason what's like stopping me from the book. Because once I do release the book of my life story, because that's what the book is about. It's about me and my life story and everything I went through, and it's more so to help other people because of the things I went through, losing my mother at a young age. Living with HIV for 17 years. Like it's a lot
Yes,
in
for
this
sure.
book, but there's also a lot of the family in the book, and they're not going to be
Amazing.
happy with the book. So I think that's probably what the fear is of the backlash that I'm going to get from the book. 'Cause there's going to be backlash. There's going to be a lot of backlash, and I already know how the family operates. So
Right.
it's just like, but I shouldn't feel like that because I also know that I'm very protected.
You're not. They're not the flock that you're here to lead.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That's
So
the flock I needed to get the flock away from. So I needed to get away from them, and that's another thing too because it's just like once you start to become spiritual, it's just like everything that you learned and everything that you're used to, it's not that. It's not what it was. So it's like breaking away from that. It's like all I known was family. Like and I don't know them anymore. They don't know me. They don't respect me. So it's just
I
yeah.
completely am currently and been going through the same thing my entire life. So I completely
Is it the
empathize.
sexuality thing? Because I think it's the
N-
sexuality
no,
and it's a lot.
it
No?
it it's not. We would love to think that a person you're not even feminine. You would love to think that a person would that would be what it is, but no, it's definitely your spirit and your strength and your tenacity.
I get it. And now it makes sense
But
because
that's
it's just like,
okay.
I don't understand.
Forgive them for they know not what they do. Okay, it's not. We're here to forgive and let live, but it's we got to move on.
Yeah, I definitely will. I appreciate you, Coleman. I like that. We should stay in touch more. I mean,
For
I try to
sure.
stay on Facebook. Facebook is like a trigger for me, so I'm not on there as much. So when I am on there, I'll like something and stuff like that. I'm trying to get rid of these 2,000. I actually have 2,222 friends.
I hear
The
you.
irony of that.
Yeah.
So it's just like the 222. So I keep seeing like the messages and stuff from the universe and from the divine and stuff like that. But like social media is a big trigger for me. I gotta stay on social media for a while
Yeah, yeah, I
because
completely understand.
it's
For
it's not
impact,
making a
for
difference to
yeah,
my mental health. Every time I'm on there, somebody done died, or it's just some drama or some nonsense. But I need to continue doing my channel work and doing what I need to do.
yup. That positive affirmations 21-day challenge. Do 21 days of just meditation, love, and light, and then you'll be able to handle social media.
Yeah, I can handle it now. I mean, that block button is something amazing, but
Oh, I've been on. Yeah, you already know what's up.
yeah, the DMs I've been getting, and it's just like leave me alone.
I
You
understand.
have nothing to
Yeah.
offer me. I've been single going on 5 years. I want a relationship, but it's just like the trust issues and the other things
Yeah,
that
it's
I'm
that
working on.
trust.
So now
Yeah.
it's different.
God, God will provide when in time. Unfortunately for healers like us, it's far and in between because we're in school.
Right. We're always in school, and
Yeah,
that's one of my things. I love learning, so it's just like I'm always learning something new. Every day I learn something new.
but he's
Every
definitely.
day I want to learn something new. So yeah.
Who knows? You never know what the future holds. You gotta just pray. God will send you exactly what you deserve. But you gotta love yourself 100% the way you want that man to love you or that woman.
Yeah, the man. But yeah. Wow. Where are you located? You're in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
How is that?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I like
I
it.
always wanted to go to Phoenix.
It's
It's a
nice.
beautiful place.
It's a vibe. It's a
I need to
vibe.
travel more. I
Yeah.
need to travel more. Is there a lot of black people in Phoenix? Because I don't see black people in Phoenix.
It's black. It's mixed. It's more of a
Okay.
mixed, yeah, mixed community. I used to live in Crown Heights for a little while. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
I don't. I mean, you don't look familiar. So I don't. I've never saw you. I'm not that far from Crown Heights. I'm in Flatbush now, but my sister lives in Crown Heights. That family's in Crown Heights. So
That's what's up. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
likewise. Now we finally talk face to face.
Yeah,
I'm always like in your posts and stuff like that. So now I get to see you face to face.
for
But
sure,
I've
for
been following you on YouTube. I gotta like your videos. What it is I watch it from my Apple TV, so
sure.
it's like
Yeah.
a hassle for me to go and like it. But I gotta like your videos. So I have been watching your videos on YouTube.
Oh, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate because I put a lot of love into them, so that makes me
I
happy.
can tell. What do you want me to leave your review at? I know you said you wanted me to leave you a review.
You could just send it to Messenger if
Okay.
you want.
Now work on that now.
Oh, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Come on, give me another.
Alright,
Bring
thanks,
it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Talk to you later.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
You
Stay
too.
safe.